Hello everyone, welcome back to the story about Shy the Platypus. What's that, Connie? Oh yes, Connie and I have been talking about all the things that we have learned about platypuses. What a special Australian animal platypuses are. You can't find them anywhere else in the world. Now, what are some of the things that we've learned about platypuses? Let me think. That's right. They hatch from eggs underground. And what else is that, Connie? They can swim underwater, but they have to hold their breath. Oh yes, that's right. They've got a bill like a duck and webbed feet for good swimming. You don't have webbed feet, do you, Connie? But you've got good fins. Oh, there's something about the male platypuses too. What was that, Connie? I've forgotten. Oh, that's right. They've got spurs on the backs of their legs. We might hear a bit more about that later in the story. Connie's also told me something. In the last chapter, I said there were 4 fishes. But there weren't, were there, Connie? There were 5. Did you spot 5 fishes? You're so clever. Today's chapter is called Dangers of the River. And I wonder if you can see some of the dangers of the river for small platypuses. What's this big creature here? Yes, it's a goanna. Shy and Spur went on living with their mother in holes among the riverbed roots, but they did not see their father very often. They grew quickly and were soon able to dive well enough to find all of their own food. Spring in the valley ripened into summer, and the golden sun beat down, its heat browning the grasses and reeds along the riverbank. Gradually, the river stopped its flow, and boulders which had been covered with running water through the winter showed their round backs again and grew hot and dry in the noonday sun. One summer's day, Polly brought sad news to the 2 young platypuses. Their father had been killed. Whilst lying in the sun along a rock, he had been pounced on by an eagle and carried off. It was a tragic lesson for the young platypuses, but only one of many dangers. Their mother warned them that they must always be on the lookout. A week or 2 later, Shy herself almost came to a nasty end. She was swimming slowly back to the family hole, which was under the big root of a tree growing on the riverbank. Just as she reached a branch, a long, fearsome animal leapt swiftly onto it and snapped at her. It was a huge goanna. Shy backed away, and in a split second she dived deeply into the water. That evening, Polly, Spur and Shy found a new home. It was too dangerous where they were living. The summer was long, and no rain fell to replenish the stream. The water level sank lower and lower, until at last the river had become a series of still, deep pools. It was then that Polly called her children to her and told them that there was no longer enough food to supply all 3 platypuses. It was time to separate. Spur was to make his home further up the river, while Shy was to go down the river and find a root to live under. The two young platypuses sadly farewelled their mother and set off in opposite directions to make homes of their own. I wonder what's going to happen next in the lives of the two young platypuses, Shy and Spur. Let's say bye-bye for now. Bye from Connie and bye from me. See you next time.